All right, everybody, welcome back to the Moonshine and Music Live podcast. If you want to listen to the podcast, you can go find it on any streaming podcast service. Just look for Moonshine and Music all spelled out. Or you can watch the podcast on YouTube. Search for Moonshine and Music. So our podcast is about songwriters and introducing the world to them. And so tonight we've brought a whole slate of acoustic songwriters out here to play their songs for you. I host the show. My name is Joe Shelton, and this is Notlehs Smith. He is our co-host, and he is the Moonshine guru. So he brings special, exciting things to the show. We've been doing this podcast for about 6 years, and we host a show over at the Rick's Theater once a month. It's called the National Road Music Series. You may have seen advertisements for that. We bring in artists from the region, all over the Midwest, that are original music artists that play their own songs. And, hey, Britt, you want to come out? And I'm going to be playing some songs now, and this is normally my bass player, Verne Fritz. So let's hear it for Verne. Verne is going to have a little fun with the Moonshine Guru here, and we're going to let him have a little. You get a choice.
6.
Oh, you're trying to play trivia? Do you want to do trivia?
I don't know what we're doing.
So you can do trivia. You can look into the crystal ball. The Moonshine Psychic will look into the crystal ball, or the Moonshine Genie will grant you some wishes if you're interested in that.
Genie.
All right. So.
Alrighty. I am the Moonshine Genie. What is your wish, good sir?
I wish I could play all of these songs front to back with no mistakes.
I'm sorry, that's too much to ask.
Okay.
Do you have a more reasonable wish?
World peace.
Done.
Good.
But it only lasts it's already over.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
But still a valiant wish. Since it was such a good wish, you get one more.
A tasty brew.
Give me a minute. Okay.
The Moonshine Genie, Notlehs Smith.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Well, if you're not sure, I'm not sure, then maybe I should get out the way so you guys can play.
Sounds like a good idea.
Right.
Introduce us.
Joe Shelton and Verne Fritz for Joe Shelton and breakfast for dinner when they're all together, the rest of the guys.
That's right.
So, Joe Shelton and his breakfast.
Thank you. Notlehs Smith, everybody. All right, so we put out a new record this year in May. It's called Something Just Ain't Right. You can hear it anywhere if you go to Spotify or Apple Music or any of that and search for Joe Shelton and Something Just Ain't Right. I think we can all agree that something just ain't right. This first song is called Ramblings from the Edge. There's a place that's in my mind, and I'm hoping we will find that it's just a dream that's lost. This place is warm and bright. Get to be out all day and night and live our lives being free. And I hope I'm not alone, feeling like it's all gone, praying that the world will come along and we can be free. Doesn't matter what caused it all, doesn't matter if it's big or small. Fact is that I just been stuck in this old room
the freedom of singing to it. Wanna see a million faces singing to it too. And I hope I'm not alone, feeling like it's all gone. Praying that the world will come along and we can be free. I don't know if I've ever felt so trapped in my time. Need to know what the plan is so I can get on with my life. And I hope I'm not alone, feeling like it's all gone. Praying that the world will come along and we can be free.
Thank you so much. So I've lived in Greenfield here since 2001. It's a very nice place to live, and it's awesome to be back at the Riley Festival. I have been playing, I've played the Riley Festival a few times. The first time was in 2012 over in that little gazebo in the courthouse square. And so it's good to be back here again. Tonight they asked us to host the podcast here, and we've been having fun with that. Although it's really nice to have a fun, normal evening. This summer has not been great for me. My mom passed away, and she was in the hospital, and I came home one night from the hospital, and she called me, and I was like, "Is everything okay?" And she said, "Am I going to die?" And I was like, "I'm not sure, you know." She's like, "Well, in case I do by morning, I need you to play Fusen Road for me," which is the song that I wrote a long time ago that she likes the most. It's about where I grew up. And so I played it for her, and now I'm playing it at every show this year. Even though this song came out on my record, The Littles, in 2014. This is called Fusen Road.
I grew up a few miles south of a Midwestern factory town. And if you look across the road, you'd see corn for miles around. When the wind would blow in the winter, it would be bone-chillingly cold. We always yearned for the summer out on Fusen Road. Sun would rise and the sun would set. Days went on and on. We always had time for the good times out on Fusen Road. We played basketball in the driveway soon as the ice was gone. There were broken rims and backboards, and we even played in the snow. Sometimes we played a little wiffle ball, football in the fall. We always had time for a bonfire out on Fusen Road. The sun would rise and the sun would set. Days went on and on. We always had time for the good times out on Fusen Road. There was a golf course in the sideline, played from dusk till dawn. We always had time for the good times out on Fusen Road. My brothers and me, we all grew up, moved moved to other towns. Parents also moved away, and they left that sacred ground. I drove by it the other day, saw the place after it was sold, and I flashed back to the old times out on Houston Road. The sun would rise and the sun would set, days went on and on. We always had time for the good times out on Houston Road. It doesn't matter where you go or where you might live now, always make time for the good times like on Houston Road. Yeah, we always make time for the good times way out on Houston Road.
Thank you. All right, son. Hey, we're going to play a song. So a couple months ago, I guess it's been a few months ago, we put out this new record. I just mentioned it a little while ago. It's called Something Just Ain't Right, and the lead single off of it is called Runaway. And Runaway is about trying to run away from your own mind, which I think is something we all try to do from time to time. Am I right, Verne?
Absolutely.
Well, there's a storm brewing tonight in the back of my mind. Well, I've done nothing but work from this lonely remote side since before the world stopped and left us all behind. Well, I know I've been going crazy, slowly losing the fight, and I know, yes I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. Well, I know, yes I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. Well, I remember feeling like this when I was just a boy. Well, I was young and broken, and I didn't have a voice. Well, it feels sometimes like there's no way out, like there's no way to be yourself, like the walls are closing in, like the sky is falling down. And I know, yes I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. Well, I know, yes I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. I know, man, I know, hey, I know, yeah, I know. Well, I know, yes, I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. Well, I know, yes, I know, if I had a place to go, I would run away. So I'll stay, and I'll stay, and I hope and I'll pray to feel But I'll stay, man, I'll stay, and I'll hope and I'll pray to feel home again someday.
Thank you so much. So, I spoke a minute ago about playing over there in the courthouse square. And that was back in 2012. And I played like maybe one original song at that time. I mostly played cover songs because, we were allowed to that day. And I was playing with my buddy Todd. And Todd is the lead guitar player in our band. He's not here this evening. We're just a duo. So, but we played over there 12 years ago. And pretty much been playing live shows ever since that day, and playing and writing songs and all that. And this next song that we're going to do was on my first album, and it's about playing in the courthouse square in Greenfield, although it's called Small Town Life, so it could be any small town, but you guys all need to know the secret that it's really about Greenfield, so... Here we go.
Out on the edge of this little town, it's a place where people go to sit and watch the sun going down, to see the cars come and go. I love the way it feels here. See, this place is my home. Have a lot of fun out there, and we never feel alone. This is the place to be. On the weekend we party. We got lots and lots of friends, even some family. We've all been here for years, and we drank a lot of beer. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life. Now on the week before the 4th, people around here light up the sky. There's no need to go anywhere. The fireworks last all night. There's music on the courthouse square, playing every Friday night. Lots of people gather there, cause the band sounds so right. This is the place to be. On the weekend we party. We got lots and lots of friends, even some family. We've all been here for years, and we'll drink a lot of beers. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life. We got a festival in the fall. We got elephant ears and all.
And you can get them like just around the corner. There's like 5 elephant ear places.
This is the place to be. On the weekend we party. We got lots and lots of friends, and even some family. We've all been here for years, and we'll drink a lot more beer. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life. It's a small town kind of life.
Well, that one was fun. Oh, all right. So, anybody ever been to Muncie? Yeah, I grew up in Muncie, and we, like, as a kid, we used to call it the city of trains. If you've been there, then you understand, because it's impossible to drive through Muncie without getting stopped by a train. even now, after some of the train tracks have disappeared because, manufacturing disappeared when I was a kid. However, you still can get stuck at trains. I discovered this when my mom was in the hospital and I had to go over there a lot. Got stuck at trains every time. This song's not really about Muncie. It's about how we have all these things and there's like an information superhighway and there's every kind of information out there. But when something happens to a loved one, it all stops like we're stopped at a train track and we don't know where to go next. It's a city of trains, and I'm stuck in the rain, and the call that came broke my heart. The path home is blocked, and the choo-choo is stopped, and all I can see is a boxcar splashed with eternity. And I don't know why the world is stopped now. Well, I don't know why I can't go now. The train has pulled away. The tracks look clear now. And I can't find my way. My life is stuck now in the city of trains. Well, I finally take off to stop the honking of horns. But inside my head, I can still hear the roar as I get closer and closer. Well, I'm almost there. Hope I can save my heart from this disrepair. And I don't know why the world is stopped now. I don't know why I can't go now. The train has pulled away. The tracks look clear now. I can't find my way. Life is stuck now in the city of trains. It's a city of trains, and the gates came down and stopped the rain, but it still won't stop the pain. Thank you so much. All right, we got 2 songs left for you, and it just so happens this next one has been really surprising for us. We put it out on the album in May, and it has, Verne's going to do the backing vocals today, but
I'll try.
The backing vocals on Backroads are from a group that's actually partially from here, Reckless Bound. Sydney Page Armstrong is half of that duo, and they were in town doing a show, and they actually recorded on this song Backroads with us. So if you want to hear the recorded version, just go search up Joe Shelton Backroads on any of your streaming services. You can find the song. The song has hit 3 million plays this week, so we're very, very excited about it. It is not as good without the girls, so
Sorry.
let's not do anything but praise them for making us sound good, right? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Rolling down the back roads, windows rolled down. Listen to the radio playing that sound. Gotta go now, I'm heading into town. Gotta find my friends and party down. Hey, hey, let's party right now. It's good to feel young, it's good to be loud. Hey, hey, throw that phone away. Let's have a few beers and get crazy. Rolling down the back roads, feeling just fine, forgetting all about the world this time. Rolling down the highway, going 95. God, it feels great just to be alive. Hey, hey, don't get me wrong, haven't had fun in far too long. Hey, hey, it's time to play. It's not 2020, throw your blues away. Let's go rolling down the back road. Going 95. Rolling down the back roads, windows rolled down. Can't remember last time I shared this frown. Miss my brother and I miss my dad. Nothing about the past gonna make me sad. Hey, hey, don't get me wrong, haven't had fun in far too long. Hey, hey, I know that sound. It's rock and roll music turned way too loud. Rolling down the back roads, rolling down the back roads. Going 95. Down the back roads, windows rolled down, listening to the radio playing that sound.
I got to give a shout out to my man over here wearing the White Sox hat. I'm a huge White Sox fan, and we have to stick together after this year, brother. Like that was awful. Like, awful. The years just feels 3 times longer. I mean, because we had like 3 times the losses of any team ever. But, you know, I love it. I'm glad you're still repping over there. I've switched over to my Hogwarts hat because it has to go somewhere. All right. So this is going to be our last tune, and then we're going to bring up Anna Owens. And after Anna, we will have Justice Fuller come in, and she's amazing. So it's really great to see some of the familiar faces out there in the audience. Thank you guys for coming out, all my friends and family. It's great to play at home. And that's a perfect way to end the show, right?
Yep.
So this song is called Home. It went wild during the pandemic when everybody was staying home. So we're really proud to play it every time we play it. We will play it until they make us stop.
I need you to know you will never be alone again. Never feel gone again. As long as you're home. No matter if you go to the grocery or driving, I'll be waiting here for you when you come home. I know your heart has been beaten down before. And I know your heart can't really take it anymore. I'll be here to love you now and evermore. I need you to know you will never be alone again. Never feel gone again. As long as you're home. No matter if you go to the grocery or driving, I'll be waiting here for you when you come home. Bass solo. Baby, don't worry about the past, and don't you worry if our love will last. Promise you now to be right by your side. I need you to know you will never be alone again. Never feel gone again, as long as you're home. No matter if you go to the grocery or driving, I'll be waiting here for you when you come home. When you go to work, you can tell all your friends. Tell them you're in love again and that you've come home.
Big shout out to the Riley Festival Court back there. Thank you guys for coming and listen to us.
Moonshine and Music is produced by Joe Shelton. Our cameraman, grip, and stunt double is Brent Lee Smith. Artwork by Bailey Shelton. Production crew, Patrick Zabriskie, Ray Hoskins, and special thanks to the Owens family. Also thanks to the H.J. Ricks Center for the Arts, Tony Seiler and Heather Warren staff for all of their assistance in our National Road Music Series shows. Moonshine and Music is copyright 2025, all rights reserved. Hope to see you next time on Moonshine and Music.